those are also opportunities. But I'd love to hear what Sunny and Sean want to say on that one.
Well, given the fact that Stanley is recording me, I have to say I'm only going to work for Vodafone. But, well, I think again, I went from engineering also toward biomedical, and I think that was the right move, partly based on the decision and partly always as luck that is always involved to go to the right direction. I think, again, some of the areas in the healthcare is going to need, unlimited demand for the next 10 years. Diabetes, senior care, and in terms of competition, these are the areas that you shouldn't have to worry about the business side of it. As long as you have a good solution, you'll probably have a good chance of getting adoption in that range. Certainly areas such as fitness and wellness is there too, but the senior care, diabetes, these are proven to have unlimited demand to receive the help, and that's probably the area that I would go if I weren't you.
There's probably two areas that I would do, and it kind of came from attending a CEO conference that Nova Costa held for all the Coastal venture companies. They're one of our backers, and one would be food science. I think there's just such incredible need there. Whether it's, there's kooky stuff like 3D printed meat and stuff like that. But there's just, there's just some incredible stuff that could be done to dramatically lower the cost of food, dramatically improve the nutrition of food without compromising taste, that kind of thing. I'm just so excited about that. I wish I knew something in that space to be able to be useful, but I don't. So the other would be probably low-cost healthcare products, mainly for global health problems. So there's this one person who had the fortune of meeting, and a really rich guy, and his view basically is if the only good, and this kind of, I just couldn't believe he said this, but then I thought about it, and so okay, was the only good that medical technology, the only thing that medical technology is good for is for raising the cost of healthcare. Because you come up with some innovation, some stent or neural implant or whatever, spine nut, and the problem is if it works, then everybody wants it. Whereas the same $100 million spent on that medical device, whatever, go save a few 100,000 people in Africa. It's like, so what are you going to do? Solve a bunch of first world problems like getting people to be more fit, or would you go and save millions of people's lives? And I've always had kind of been internally conflicted a little bit sometimes, because I think, man, I would be so excited to work on, low-cost toilets or something, water purifiers, or there's tons of vastly more brilliant people working on those problems right now, fortunately. So that's really good. But how awesome to work on problems like that. So I would be excited about either one of those areas.
I think that's a wrap. Thank you guys. Thank you to the panel.
I'm going to just delete a few files.
Okay.